Tibetans, young, school, students, father, mother, nun, monks, 96 of them have taken their lives, sacrificed their lives for the protection, preservation of their culture, religion, environment. That's exactly what they did, for freedom of religion. And we say why in 1 year there's so many Tibetans have taken their lives, lives that we all, every human being, cherish. The excessive use of force, the excessive use of oppression, repression by Chinese government forced these Tibetans nothing else to do than to sacrifice their lives, because they know, these Tibetans know what they are doing, the value of their life, and many of them, 95% of them, before they committed the self-immolation, saying that we would like to see His Holiness Dalai Lama to return and free Tibet. As I said, His Holiness is still waiting to realize his vision for a free Tibet and peace for his people. I believe that the Chinese government, it is now to the Chinese government we say that it is time for them, instead of ignoring, blaming His Holiness Dalai Lama for all of their failures in the last 60 years, and come to a negotiation table. First of all, we are asking the Chinese government two things. One, short term, they withdraw, stop the violence, and withdraw those thousands and thousands of military from Tibet. That will help Tibetans to breathe. When they have surrounded the monasteries, when they have the party leaders, party guards living in the monasteries, this is the kind of life that Tibetans are living now. They live in terror and fear. This cannot go on. Long term, it is high time for the Chinese government to see the time has come to speak to His Holiness or the democratically elected Tibetan government. If China starts showing some sign, we can guarantee that our brothers and sisters will not have to take into these drastic actions. As I would like to conclude my welcome here, I also would like to take this opportunity. What are we going to tell the United Nations? What we are going to tell the European Union? What we are going to tell the Dutch government? When we know, as we sitting here, I'm sure that some Tibetans are already contemplating in Tibet to commit self-immolation. There's no doubt about it. We're telling the governments, Dutch government, European Union, to tell the Chinese to withdraw the troops, thousands of military from Tibet, which is very, very, very possible. At the same time, we are saying it's crucial that the European Union sends, the UN sends an independent fact-finding mission to Tibet, and they can see for themselves why Tibetans are taking their lives in such a way, when the Chinese are saying, has been saying for 60 years, that they have brought freedom, that they have brought prosperity for Tibetan people, and Tibetans should be happy. They can go for themselves and see for themselves and report back to the United Nations, because China is a member of the United Nations. With this, I thank you very much for all of you for braving this very cold weather. It is time, if all of us here enjoying our freedom that we have, that we are able to use this, to help, to change in Tibet. And all of us, from the oldest Tibetan to the youngest Tibetan, whoever's youngest here, baby, we all have the responsibility to really do our best, that how we can help, to change situation inside Tibet. I think it's very good to say money, recite our prayers, positive energy, absolutely necessary. At the same time, right now, my dear friends, we have the right to speak up, and it is our responsibility to make sure that our brothers and sisters are not alone. So therefore, today, I'm very, very encouraged to see so many of you have come to show our support.